It is the person that is running the business. If you discern where the problem is coming from, you can correct it. It could be your foundation. It could be your foundation. Somebody, your grandfather was a strong native doctor, and you have gone to some places, they told you, if you don't worship your grandfather's idol, that you will keep on suffering. Who told you? It's a deception from pit of hell. It is better you go for deliverance than to going back to what your father, your grandfather have done before. Some of them, they will say native doctor Manonya. To be a witch doctor fell upon somebody. If you hear the story of those things, those altars, you will run. Many of them were established with human hairs. Ancient foundations. Ancient altars. Demonic foundations. Evil covenants. And one thing about God is anything you do, somebody must pay for it. It could be they killed a breadwinner of somebody's family to establish that altar. When ritual is involved, when demonic people wants to do ritual, they don't use the head of somebody that is in mortuary. I have explained it here before. When evil people are doing ritual, or occultic people are doing ritual, they don't go to where accident happen and they take somebody who is healthy must die. Are you aware? Some people, they can bring some people to the Abara. The demon, the deity will reject it. Why? Because that very person may have eye problem. They need somebody that is sound, healthy, and then they will cut the head and use it for sacrifice. They will not use a human skull. Somebody that died that is 3 months in mortuary, or 2 years, 8 years in mortuary. The other day, the workers at our building site was fighting with another person. The young man said to him, so in a common where? While your wife is 6 years in mortuary, you have not buried your wife. When he said that, I said to the man, the young boy, please, you are going too far, please. You are going too far. You don't use this kind of a thing. There are words you can speak that the person you spoke to can never forget. Are you following? And one thing about life, life can rotate. Life can rotate. So, these occultic people cannot go to mortuary to get a head, somebody that died 6 years ago. They said when the corpse stayed here for too long, they throw it away or they burn it. Some of them, you may keep your grandfather in the mortuary for so long. They will sell all the parts. They will sell all the organs. But when a demonic altar is about to be established, they must use a head that is bleeding. That head that is still fresh. The head that still have spirit. Because the moment a man dies after some days, I told you, if a man died today, under 24 hours, a spirit will still be around. After some time, the last one will leave after 3 days. If that one leaves, that person cannot wake up again. The reason why Jesus waited for 4 days after Lazarus died was to eliminate every argument that may come. Because even in the land of the Jews, they believe a man can die and 3 days he wake up is normal. But he waited for 4 days. So they need, you have heard about transplant, like kidney transplant. The moment it is removed from somebody's body, that very kidney carries a spirit. What the doctors will do is doctors will fast, transfer it into somebody's stomach, into somebody's organ, into somebody's system before the spirit in that kidney departs. So they must use a human head that still has a spirit, so that when they do their charm and their incantation, they will trap the spirit in that altar. So somebody is being told to go back to his root. If you go to Facebook, some people are saying, let's go back to our root. Some villages killed, some villages every year, they kill people. They kill somebody. You may not know. But in those days, they have some villages that used to send people to go and cut head and bring. These are some of the things that Christianity destroyed in Africa. And some young boys are saying, let's go back to our root. God forbid. Some foundation. Maybe your father was one of them. Your grandfather was one of them. Maybe they killed only son. And the family is closed. And you are suffering. You are working hard. You are a graduate. You have connection.